What's good? It's your boy Wild Mac, bringing y'all the Untamed Truth. All right, check it out. So, in America, it's like almost ordinary for the racism. You know, it's already done turned into systematic oppression. I mean, it's like I see racist people all the time, and they don't know they're racist. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna start off with uh probably like the definition of racist, so we can all be on the same page. So uh what is racism? Racism is a belief that race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and the racial differences produce an inherent superiority or of a particular race. It can also refer to behavior or attitudes that reflect and foster this belief, such as racial discrimination or prejudice. Racism can also manifest as systemic oppression of a racial group to the social, economic, and political advantage of another. So that's the definition of racism. So if you were wondering why we can't be racist, it's right there in the definition because we have no political advantage over any group. So there you have it. But y'all do. So but let me get on into this little old video, this little old rant because this got a little out of hand. But let me jump right into it, let y'all see what I'm talking about.
Pearson wasn't white. That's probably how he got into Bowdoin in the first place. But he did a fantastic impression of it. What a nice young man. Has he considered the apprenticeship program at Citibank? That was the old Justin Pearson before his transition. Here he is now on the floor of the Tennessee State House.
All hope seemed to be lost. Representatives were thrown out of the State House. Democracy seemed to be at its end. Seemed like the NRA and gun lobbyists might win. But oh, that was good news for us. I don't know how long this Saturday in the state of Tennessee might last. But oh, we have good news, folks. We've got good news that Sunday always comes.
Now look, he called this a outwardly racist rant. I don't know how that's racist at all. He's speaking about the guns that killed these little kids and these teachers. But let's go on, continue on, listen to this racist guy here a little bit more.
Justin Pearson has a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, everyone will do exactly what he wants or else face indictment by the Department of Justice. Justin Pearson has changed quite dramatically, as you can see. He transitioned from a crypto white kid into the modern incarnation of Martin Luther King.
What?
Jr. himself. It's remarkable, really. But he's not alone in that. You see this all the time. Everybody in the Democratic Party wants to be Martin Luther King at this point. Even Joe Biden, who during the famous March on Washington was enjoying the many benefits of life as a college student in a racially segregated state. Now, he's MLK. They all are.
So now he pointed out the fact that Joe Biden was a racist, but who didn't know that? Okay, let's keep going.
But you got to ask yourself, as long as we're mimicking civil rights leaders who died almost 60 years ago, why not some variety? You never see politicians transition into, say, Malcolm X. Why is that? Maybe because Malcolm X didn't talk like a sharecropper.
Maybe because y'all hated Malcolm X over all the other ones because Malcolm X really talked bad about y'all. How about that? And he told the truth. And when he brought y'all the truth, y'all killed him off.
He spoke dignified standard English. He wasn't running a shakedown racket to fleece guilty white liberals. Malcolm X had self-respect, so he despised guilty white liberals, and he said so. He believed in self-improvement. He knew who the enemy was.
Look, I'm going to just stop it right there because I can't even take this guy speaking on Malcolm X at all. He has no right and no business speaking on Malcolm X's name, period. All right, so moving right on along, because he ain't the only one. It's like all over. It's like all over, because
school shooting in Nashville that killed 3 9-year-old children and 3 staff members. They also tried to expel 1 other member, but that vote narrowly failed. The 3 lawmakers, Tennessee 3, are Representative Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, and Gloria Johnson. I'll put up their photos on the screen and let you draw your own conclusions as to why she was narrowly spared by the Republican supermajority, but the other 2 weren't. Yep, one of life's great mysteries. In fact, here's what Representative Justin Jones and Gloria Johnson had to say about that.
I saw Gloria Johnson look at you. It's a moment that we all watched with her hugging you. And she remarked about the idea that maybe it's the color of your skin, the reason why you're out, she's still in. And I see a lot of people who don't look like you shaking your hand. What was that moment like to have her reflect maybe on your race being the reason why you're no longer in that house?
I mean, Representative Johnson, Sister Gloria, has always stood with us and knows that we have been challenging systemic racism. We used to have a KKK statue in this Capitol. She stood with us when I was a community organizer. And so, I mean, you cannot deny what you heard today, where my colleagues telling me that I'm basically an uppity Negro, and that I didn't bow down, and I won't bow down, because what this is too important for the next generation. And so what they're doing today is simply demonstrating to the world that we don't have democracy in Tennessee, that this system, that there is a system of systemic racism that governs Tennessee, and Cameron Sexton, the Speaker of the House, should be ashamed of himself.
I will answer your question.
And see, this goes to show that not only do white people know that racism exists, some of them want to do something about it, but shoot, they too scared they gonna get killed off too. It goes the same way. So that's how deep. I mean, that's how harsh they are. They'll kill their own people just for calling them out over this. But now is the time that it's being done, and that's why we have at least one who will speak out for our people. Let's go and take a listen to her.
It might have to do with the color of our skin.
Justin Jones, who again was expelled, then called out the hypocrisy of Republicans.
So, like I say, everybody know what it is. Everybody knew what that was, and I'm glad to say that they were reinstated. I don't know under what other terms they got reinstated on, but yeah, they did get reinstated. So that was a great thing, and I'm just looking forward to seeing them take this to a whole nother level, because we can't just let them keep on systematically taking us out and doing whatever to us all over the world. We need to have our place in the world too. So for some reason, all of my other videos are gone, but I'm pretty sure y'all get the point. You know what I mean? So it's just horrific to know that we have people in this day and age that are racist, and they don't even know that they are racist. I mean, maybe it's because it's not in the books. They make sure they make all that obsolete in the books. But then we still have kids being brought up as racist. We still have KKK capitals, white supremacist capitals in states that are well known that ain't nothing being done about. So, anyways, it's your boy Wild Mac with the Untamed Truth. I hope this one play a little bit better than the last one, y'all. All right, peace and blessings. Oh, whoa. Wait. I found one. This one was a good one. And this one, he really explains why they hate these two young guys the most of all. So let me go and pull this one up so y'all can see it.
Extremely upset that your legislature wasn't trying to deal with the issue of keeping children safe in school, but instead going after these two Democrats. And I wonder, sir, who are you punishing? Because yes, you have kicked out these two Democrats, but there are tens of thousands of constituents that are also being punished and don't have any representation right now. What do you say to them?
So first of all, let's answer the part that you said you didn't think the crowd was already worked up, so they weren't working them up. I'd like you to go back and watch what took place today. They literally control the crowd. They control the protesters. They look at them and they do their hand like this. They do their hand like this. It's like leading a choir. So the notion that you think that they weren't getting the people incited and worked up into a frenzy, unfortunately, you weren't here. You didn't see it. That's exactly what they did. And they proved to us today by standing up and telling them.
So there you have it. That's what they're scared of, because that's what Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was able to do, was able to easily control the crowd. And when you have that kind of power, that's how you get things done. All right. So, like I say, one more time, I'm out, y'all. Swall Mac. Peace and blessings.